day and I've just washed my hair. Welcome guys, we are prepping for another trip. I feel like these come around really quick. We're going to Paris in the morning and it is currently 2:30. I'm yet to do anything except for wash my hair, but that was just something that I knew I could achieve whilst ocean's napping. I thought I'd start the Paris/Disney vlog. Little munchkins napping away. It's the only time I feel like I can sit and properly think without her being like, mama, 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 mama. So we're going to Paris tomorrow and then Disney is Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and our 5-year anniversary is on Sunday. Can't believe it. Figuring out what I can do while she's asleep. Annoyingly, I've left a suitcase in her room with a lot of piles of things around it, so that's why I can't actually achieve much right this second. But I am sorting out some of my new bits that I got, especially for this trip. I did a big order on Casetify and I haven't been on Casetify in a while, to be honest. I've got so many of their cases, but obviously with the new iPhone updates, this isn't actually the newer iPhone. I've got the one from last year, so this is the longest I've not changed my phone, but I hadn't actually had any new Casetify cases. But I'm really excited because Casetify have partnered with me on this video, so thank you so much to Casetify, and they have some unreal deals for their Black Friday sale. So I'm going to show you some of my favourite cases that I've got on at the minute. You may have noticed, do you know what, actually a lot of people noticed this case first. I've had a lot of questions. Let me quickly put it on. This is my new big suction one, so this is amazing. And if you are in the content creator space, I know everyone in the world creates TikToks now, this is such a must. Even if you don't really create content, like Cass has a suction on his phone as well. These are amazing because they stick onto mirrors, windows, glass tables, like you name it. And this obviously does what it says on the tin and suctions, and it's obviously got a cute design. I feel like Casetify are the first to do this because I've only seen where you just stick one on and they end up ruining your phone or your phone case anyway, so it's good to have it built in. And then the one I've currently had on my phone is just, it's one of them. You know me, obsessed with ocean so much that everything in my world is ocean themed, and it says take me to the ocean. And obviously this was not made for me and this is not custom, it's just a cute little phrase for beach lovers, people that love the ocean, people that love holidays, but also obviously ties in well for me. And I quite like that obviously my daughter's name's Ocean, you get it? I love it, and I like the design as well. I think it's so cute. They have so many designs on their website. And then I picked one more because I love a mirror on my phone, so I went for one a little bit different to normal. So I've been getting the mirrored cases from Casetify for years now. They're so handy if you just like to check your makeup daily, whether you go to work in an office and you need to look presentable, whether you just day-to-day just want to check your skin. I love having a mirror, so I've gone for one with a little bit of a design over it, but you can still see the mirror. And they are the 3 cases I picked. But the real reason for this order, like I said, I'm going to Disneyland. And I'll be honest, so there's 2 reasons. It ties in nicely with Disneyland, but also, you guys might remember when I said I had my bag stolen in London earlier in the year. And it has kind of left a bad taste traveling to London for me. I just don't feel as safe as I'd like to feel going into London. So it's a shame, but it's the world we live in. It's sometimes pretty, it can suck, you know? So phone theft is sadly so high at the minute. I don't want to put like a damper on this video, but anyway, I did see a TikTok of a girl saying that she had one of these on her phone. I'm just going to show you how it works. And she stopped her phone from getting stolen, and she had this round her, whether it's like around your neck, under your arm, and where it's attached, so I'll show you in a second how it works. She was on her phone and one of the mopeds went past and went to grab it, and she just released and it like obviously fell back onto her body. And that is the reason that I wanted it for Disney as well, is because obviously my priority is going to be holding my daughter. So if it means I need to just drop my phone, but I also like to have my phone at the ready because it's our first time taking her to Disney. I want to be getting pictures of her and as much as that's not the priority, it's still nice to not constantly be like, where's my phone? Because I feel like I do that so much. And recently when I went to New York, I wish I'd had this then. Multiple times, myself and Molly were like, where's our phone? Like, you just panic. I think obviously where your attention's with your child, you forget about your phone, and there's just way too many frights where you think you've lost your phone, but really you've just put it down quickly so you can sort out your child. Anyway, so Disney, I think this is gonna be so good. I also picked up one for my nan because my nan is just a recipe for disaster. So I got her one as well. This is the one I went for my nan. There's so many cute designs. This one's my one, to give you a close-up, but they're not just like an ugly strap, they're gorgeous. They can be like an accessory. And let me quickly show you how it works. So you get this little strap card along with the strap itself, and you're gonna take your phone out the phone case and then just slot it in the bottom like so. You don't have to stick it. And then once your phone is back in the phone case, it's obviously just gonna hold it in place, and that's where you've got the security to just, if there is a tug and God forbid your phone gets pulled. Oh, I can't believe we talk about this in this day and age, but it sadly is the truth of the matter. Then you can have the security of knowing that's not going anywhere. Again, call me boring, but this is called the Ocean Tide phone strap. So this is just one that can go on the side of your phone case like a little charm. So those are the pieces I picked up. Let me know your favorite, and I will leave a link in the description. The deal that they have on at the minute is so good. It'll be really good for Christmas presents as well. If you click the link, it will let you get one phone case for 15% off, 2 phone cases for 25% off, and then 3 phone cases 30% off. Even if you have a design in mind or kind of like a piece of art you like, I guarantee, just click on the link down below, type it in, you'll be surprised. They have so many, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. You will find something that is your cup of tea, I promise you. So I'll leave a link down below. Make the most of the sale. Doesn't come around often, once a year. And thank you to Casetify for sponsoring today's video. Good morning, we've just got to Paris. Unlike me, I'm going to do a live room tour. I normally film it and then chuck it over the top, but we've literally just checked into the room. It wasn't ready, so we went for a quick bite to eat. But this might be one of the best interior designed rooms I've stayed in, especially in Paris. It is gorgeous. Look at this. So cute. And then we have a little bit out here which I think you can step on. Yeah, door actually opens. I'm not actually going to show you that right now because we've got little eyes. Did you draw Daddy a picture? Wow. It's so modern. It's gorge. Yeah. Really love it. I can't remember what it's called. What's this called? Maison Pigalle. Let's see. There we go. Maison Pigalle. And we are here for not even 24 hours, to be honest, and then we are heading to Disney in the morning. So we plan to go a bit more Eiffel Tower way tonight. I think that's about 20 minutes away, and kind of just, well, Ocean's never been to Paris, so I want her to see like the Eiffel Tower. I know she's so young, she's never going to remember it, but that's what we're thinking for tonight. And we also might queue up for L'Entrecôte, which is in London. We've been to the one in Paris, we've been to the one in London, but it's originally from Paris, and it's the place that you can't reserve, you have to queue up, and there's only one thing on the menu. It's steak and chips and salad. It's so good, and I feel like we'll go assess the queue, and if it's not too bad, it's not freezing, it's 11 degrees, but I don't mind standing around in a queue, why not? So yeah, we're gonna just unwind a little bit. I would like this one to have a little nap. She's got on different pants. She had a really cute outfit on today, but we wet them a little bit, didn't we? Ocean, can you show me your outfit? You're so gorgeous. Yeah. Say bonjour. No. Oh, you don't want to say bonjour? Bonjour? That's it. What's your alter ego name? Pascal. Oh, I have no idea. I wish I had an explanation. I don't, truly. I do. He's seen a TikTok of a guy with a beret on.
I haven't. You're on about.
and thinks that it's something that he should be doing. So here's the looks for Disney day one. Actually,
I'm not going to Disney. Crazy.
I was going to say, they'll send you to the Ratatouille section. So do you want to help Remy make some food? Looks gorge. Where's my little what you doing? Where's my little Minnie Mouse? Where's my Minnie Mouse? Can you come and stand here so I can see your outfit? Is your name Minnie? No. No, what's your name? Ocean. Ocean! You forgot your ears. Do you want your ears? No. I thought you liked them. I love your jumper. Oh, that's Mummy's bag. Thank you. Big step. Good job. Hi, Minnie Mouse. Daddy. Say, I'm in Paris. Daddy. Say, Paris. Paris. Say, wee wee. Are you happy to be in Paris? Yeah. You're supposed to say, wee. Wee. Wow. You open? Can you open it, Ocean? Go on. Wow. Wow. Thank you. Wow. Is it gorgeous? Just arrived at our hotel in Disneyland and I feel very windswept. Oh my god. The drive was actually pretty long from Paris to here. It took about an hour. I think it's just mainly because the traffic coming out of Paris was a bit heavy, but we are ready to go and tackle Disney for the first day. Did I show you my outfit? I can't even remember. But I'm wearing Couture Club jacket, Primark long sleeve top. Got my phone around me. This has honestly been a game changer. I knew it would be, especially in Paris. I was so paranoid about pickpocketers, as always. And then these are new. Cass bought these for me last night because he spilled red wine down me yesterday. I was happy to get them myself, but he was like, no, take it as a apology. And then Jacquemus scarf and Uggs and Zara pants. And we're gonna go meet up with Liv, Connor and the kids. We just saw them. They've gone into their room. We've got in a little bit early. What is the time? Oh, 1:20, that's really good. We were supposed to get in our room at 3, so perfect. And let's go and tackle Disneyland. I haven't even checked in. It's getting quite late now. 5:20. Your juice is here, Bubba. As always, just as I've gone to pick up the camera, Ocean has woke up. She's been asleep for about 2 hours though. Probably not the best time to have a nap, but you know what, I'll take it. And look who we're here with. Hello. And the boys have just gone in to get us hot chocolates. We're sitting in a fairly good spot for the parade, but we have dinner booked at the hotel. By the way, the hotel's gorgeous. I know I showed you a little bit of the room actually, but oh, it's starting now. Right, so I'll show you, if I can show you. I mean, it's so busy here. When I tell you, like, obviously I know Disneyland's gonna be busy, but so busy. I've personally not been on any rides today, but I knew today would be quite slow. Tomorrow, I'll fill you in properly tomorrow, but we plan to go on a lot more. We're going to be a lot more productive, but today we're just settling in and taking in the beauty, because it does look gorgeous here with all the Christmas lights. Good morning! It's first full day here, but second day really. And look how empty it is. Because we're part of the Disneyland Hotel, you get an hour entry before any of the public. So we're making most. Connor and Liv are going to meet us in a little while. They've got 3 kids, we've got 1, so we're out a little bit quicker. But to be fair, I'm normally late for everything. There's no queue! Say good morning! Hi! Here's today's look. A few people messaged me and asked where I got my ears from, so I have the standard Minnie Mouse ears, and then these ones are like sequin. These ears are all from when I've come to Disneyland in the past. I was trying to work out last night. I came when it was the 15th anniversary, which was like 20 years ago, with my family, and it was literally the best memories ever. Anyway, I'm going on a ride. home turf. The abrupt change of scenery when I went on the elephant ride, which was probably a few clips back, I gave Cass my camera, and from there onwards, it's really strange actually. The rest of my clips for the time in Disney, and I didn't notice, so I actually have to look on the camera, and I'm on a different camera right now, were slow-mo and silent. Luckily, the most vlogging I did was footage you would have seen. There was a little bit more, probably like another 10-15 minutes, but there's no point crying over spilt milk. But the weird thing is, when we were leaving on the Sunday, Liv went back to her room and texted me and said, I can't believe it, I've just looked back at all my footage of my vlog. All of my content is slow-mo and has no sound. Is Disneyland cursed? I just think it's the weirdest thing ever. You could not write it. I literally texted her last night because I was looking through what content I had, and I was so excited to see some of the clips of Ocean. Luckily, not many of them were ruined. It was just like the cute clips I had. They can be kind of like have music over them. They don't necessarily need sound, but that is just, I feel like that's so weird. However, just wanted to close this video out because it was a really abrupt end and I feel like the video is short, and also so many messages as always. Bit like New York, so many people want me to kind of talk about what it was like with a toddler. Obviously it's a little bit different. New York is a city, Disneyland is made for kids, but I do feel like I have quite a bit to say. Obviously everyone's experience is totally different, and yeah, obviously it's just my opinion, and take what you want with this information. But I'm also going to be getting ready quite quickly because I'm heading to London today and I have about less than an hour, so we need to hurry up, to be honest. But Disneyland as a whole was so magical. It is magical, you can't take that away. I feel like whether you go with kids or not, I feel like with kids is just on another level of magic, but it cannot take away the fact that I do feel like Disney are, well, they're never going to change, but I can't understand why they make so much money. Like, drop the number slightly. Even if they brought the amount of people down to 80%, the capacity, the amount of people in that place is mind-boggling. You're constantly like sardines in a tin, especially later in the day when the parades are on. And I do think, I wouldn't go as far as saying it ruins the experience, but it could come pretty close because it's just so busy. And we were just trying to wrap our head around the fact that, like, I think Cass loves working out weird stuff, and he worked out that Disney just on tickets makes roughly in the Paris park, because you can roughly find out the stats of how many people they let in a day. I think it's like 30,000. They make around just over 2 million a day just from tickets. So just like, let's reduce the amount of people by even 10,000. I don't know, would that even make a difference? I don't know, but it is crazy, especially with little kids. It's funny because I'm talking about taking stuff like this from my phone when I go out because I'm paranoid about losing my phone, but you need reins on your kids as well. It's just I don't know, it does kind of take a bit of the joy out of it, I'll be real. So if you are one of them people that's just like a bit of a panic in busy settings, and Disneyland probably won't be for you. I've been many times, but I feel like this is the first time I've really digested how busy it was because there were kids involved. Secondly, on the money side of things, I know, right, it's a really tough one. I'm trying to be really honest, but I know some people will be like, oh, you literally got it for free. We were so very kindly gifted, Disney, and I still can't believe it. Pinch me. But at the same time, I feel like even though we were gifted this trip, like the back end of the trip to Disney, I still feel like I wouldn't be doing justice for like what the whole point of my channel is if I was just like, it was perfect. Like, I don't want to sit here and just say it was perfect, because there are still so many things I want to say, and I have every chance and I'm allowed to say what I want to say, kind of thing. So saying that, I am not moaning personally for me, saying everything was so expensive, like, oh, I can't afford it, poor me. I'm not saying it like that. I'm saying, like, it makes me sad that a lot of people might not be able to afford Disney because of how astronomical their prices are. And let's for a second take away Disney Hotel and stuff, because that is obviously like the top tier, that is their top hotel, that is their main, like, as you walk in, the pink hotel, that is their hotel, so it's going to be expensive. But let's talk about in the park. So obviously if you have the normal tickets, then you have to queue in the normal queues. A lot of the queues on normal days, the bigger rides, will be 90 minutes plus. And then you can buy the park hopper tickets. You can buy one, I don't know the prices again, but it's like £150 if you want to jump all the queues. So that's on top of your ticket prices. I just want to say all this because I know some people maybe are weighing up going to Disney. Oh my god, I just got the weirdest sense that someone was walking in the room. It's made me feel all cold. And then you can buy, we met with our friends and they were saying they were buying queue jumpers like as they were going, which I feel like is a good idea, but that ends up being more expensive. So like say you see a ride, the Peter Pan ride, and it's like 80 minutes, you want to get a ticket to jump the queue, you can go online and get it. I don't know if it still works like this, but I remember when I went about 5 years ago, or maybe this was California, I will say, sorry, my brain is like pew, pew, pew. The California one, if you can wait, and if it's a splurge anyway, but if you want to have the splurge, I would say that the America, I've not obviously done Florida, but the California one, I remember just feeling more magic, and I didn't have any kids there, but I don't know if that's because of the weather. Obviously the downfall of Paris is that you've got the weather that basically the UK has. This sounds really negative, but I just want to bring attention to like some things that maybe people wouldn't say. So yeah, you can buy the tickets to get the queue hoppers for each ride. I was going to say, so when I went to California, sorry, you could only buy a queue hopper every hour, so one queue hopper every hour, but I don't know if that's because the California one is bigger. I know that they were saying the prices for that were between like £5 for a small ride and then like £20 for the big ride per person, so that's another thing to take into consideration. And then on the first day we kind of weren't really organized, so we just ran into one of the like food courts, canteens. We got a burger each, chips, and Ocean some chips, and it comes to like €60, and it was, let's just say it had nothing on like McDonald's, this burger. Like it was crazy the amount of money that Disney know they can make, and I don't know, it does put a little bit of a bad taste in your mouth. But saying that, will I go back to Disneyland again? Yeah, probably. We were saying we probably won't do it again for a while because we want to experience it when Ocean is older / when we have more kids. And just being there with Liv and her kids, you could see just that little age change of like Noah's 5, her kids, Noah's 5, Thea is 3, and then Romy is like similar age, a little bit younger to Ocean, and obviously the babies could do less. Don't get me wrong, Ocean fully understood the whole concept of like the characters, her eyes lighting up and how excited she was and trying to wave to them and get their attention. That for me made the whole trip and makes everything worth it. It's just what you think is gonna make things worth it in your head, do you know what I mean? If you think, oh my god, it's literally such a sting, all the price, but do you know what, to see my kids that happy, you know, you've just got to weigh up the pros and cons. But if it's going to set you back, I don't know, it's I don't know. I think, yeah, we were just saying, would we rush back soon? No. Would we go back again? Yeah, definitely. It's still Disney. It doesn't take away the fact that it is so magical. The parades are insane. But even that, my friend that we saw on the second day, she came last year and she was like, oh my god, the parades are so much shorter now. It's just like, I guess it's life, like things get more expensive and the quality drops. Or like, you know what they say, Toblerone's got more expensive, but the Toblerone itself is actually getting smaller and the chunks are getting thinner. It's just that in a nutshell. Saying that, yeah, I still love Disney and you will see me go back there at some point, and we are so blessed and grateful for the opportunity. But again, just to reiterate, I feel like I owe it to you guys to just be like, listen, I'm not going to sit here and say it is like being on cloud 9 being there. There are a lot of things that you're like, ugh, it's freezing, but they can't be helped, you know. And Disney Hotel, you can go in the Disney Hotel as like a tourist just to see it. It's gorgeous. I recommend when you get there, when you get to like the walk where you walk in, it is on the right. Go in and see it. It's beautiful. They are more than happy for you to walk through. Like don't get me wrong, it kind of, I think as a guest, again, it's like, oh, it's so busy all the time, but it's a bit like Atlantis in Dubai. You're just like, it is what it is. It's a tourist attraction. Would I stay there myself again? I don't know. The prices, I know the prices change throughout the year. I can't find anything because I'm talking, but I'm glad we've done it. If I hadn't done it, I probably would want to stay there. Again, I know people that have stayed 10-minute drive away because Disney have lots of hotels, or like sister hotels around the corner. The convenience, the pros are massive. Like, you're so close. It is good when you've got a toddler that you can run back to the room if you need anything. I will say, don't go there thinking because you're paying quite a higher price for a room that everything else in the hotel is going to be affordable. Just to give you a little bit of an insight, we went to the buffet for dinner on the first night and we were very, very silly when we went in and we didn't ask to see the prices. And when we got the bill, just quickly think in your head what you think the price of the buffet was. Okay, so the price of the buffet for an adult per head was €100 and for kids was 50. euros. So that's the kind of vibe, but it is gorgeous. It does feel very magical. Everything's obviously Disney themed in there, like you'd expect, like the pictures on the wall in your room. There are princesses walking around the hotel all the time. All the things that you have as like a guest perk, like you can book to have breakfast with the princesses, that is an additional price. Everything is an additional price, as you're seeing with Disney here. Like everything's extra. You can go in and you can go up to the second floor. You can use their bar. You can go on the Disneyland app and book their restaurant. So it depends. If you really want to stay in their hotel room and use their other facilities, I think we didn't actually have the time, but I think that's only for guests. They have a swimming pool, which looks lovely, and possibly treatments. I'm not sure about that, but we packed swim stuff thinking we'd have the chance to swim, but we just ran out of time. And then to finish on, from what I can think without making this too much longer, I've got one more pro, one more con. One more pro is that you get an extra hour in the morning, 8:30 to 9:30, where it's just Disney guests, but it's still way more people than I thought. I think it's for quite a few of their hotels. It's not just for the Disney hotel, but if you run in, you can probably get in there from 8:15, to be honest. The queues are significantly shorter, but by the time that is nearly that hour's nearly over, the queues are back to normal. And another con, I have seen many people talk about this before, I would say if you're taking a young child, definitely take your own food. We took a lot of the like the hip organic pre-made food, like the spaghetti bolognese, just the ones that are easy. They do have a lot of like microwaves dotted in their restaurants, which is amazing. And take like obviously your own little baby cutlery and stuff, because it is all very like fast foody, but like I wouldn't say toddler friendly. I'd say 4 or 5 up. You're fine if your kids are happy to eat like junky food. I'll be honest, there's no healthy options. I didn't see anywhere to buy like fruit or anything. We did take some, like, because we was in Paris the night before, we stopped at a little store and got some fruit, because Ocean's just obsessed with like bananas, grapes and stuff, so we had quite a bit. But also there's no pharmacy. Maybe we couldn't find it, but we desperately wanted, between all of us, more wipes, and we could not find a pharmacy. So take your Calpol, take everything, just take every like all just in case scenario. I think in a nutshell, I can't say any more because I've been talking 13 minutes, embarrassing, but I don't want to come across ungrateful, because I'm so grateful, but at the same time I don't want anyone to go and think, oh my god, Sid made it out to be unreal and like perfect and this, that and the other, and now I'm in debt and it was shit. Do you know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, it is a theme park, and like there's things we want to do next year, and I will probably just naturally compare. Like we want to go to Peppa Pig World. It's probably going to be very different, but do you know what I mean? Like I'm so itchy. Anyway, my battery's flashing. That is a sign for me to shush. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry it's very short. Yeah, I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video, and don't forget to check out Casetify. I'm heading to London, saying you best believe this is how I'm gonna be. And I gave my nan hers the other day, and she loves hers. She's got the pearly one, so I thought I'd give her one because I can't wear both obviously, and it's gonna be made for her because she loses everything. But love you guys. I'll see you in my next one.